All right, and welcome now to the Idiot Thing with the Rootsy Absolutely flavor. And it's 96.1 on the FM band. And as per usual, we start off with Rootsy Absolutely before we jump right in to the Idiot Thing. Alrighty, 96.1 on this FM dial. Yes, we jump in. Where is the Rootsy? The Rootsy Absolutely. And then we jump right off uh, into the Idiot Thing. All right. What is rooted for today? That the mustard seed communities, yes, the mustard seed communities will be having their Christmas treat. This is the 23rd staging of the Christmas treat as the feeding of the 5,000. It's called actually the feeding of the 5,000 Christmas treat. It will be held in innocent communities. Over the years, the mustard seed community have have served hot meals to over 6,000 senior citizens and children in 10 communities on Christmas Day. And the convoy that will be deployed in the communities comprised of vehicles from Mustard City communities, Jamaica Defense Force, escorted by the police. And this year, Minimis Roots FM 2019, that is Rihanna Price, will be among those on the ground this year. On Wednesday, a distribution of cooked meals and stuffed toys will begin at 7:30 a.m. in Almontown Gold Street, Trenchtown National Hero Circle, St. William Grand Park, Olympic Way, Maho Drive, Riverton City, Rima, and Fletcher's Land. And the news release from the non-profit organization said the number of diplomats will be among the 200 volunteers and soldiers, MSC staff, relative of Mustard Seeds employees, and residents of the various communities served by MSC support and come from the Culture, Health, and Art Sports and Education Fund. So it's on Christmas Day, and if you can't be there, you can see highlights of that event also on this channel. All right, as we head into the Christmas season, and right now, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is warning organizers of events, that's entertainment events, against using the extension of the cutoff time for parishes and other activities to raise sound levels. According to head of the Community Safety and Security Branch, Assistant Commissioner of Police, that's Elan Powell, and the events can be shut down if the amplified sound can be heard more than 100 meters from the venue and cause any annoyance to people in the vicinity. So wow. So that's the measuring tool not be asking for quite a while as to how will operators determine the decibel level. So again, they are saying that if the sound can be heard 100 meters from the venue and can cause annoyance to people in the vicinity. Recently, the House of Representatives approved a temporary amendment to the Nice Bay Act to extend the shut-off time to events from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. on weekdays and from midnight to 2 a.m. That's a weekends rather, and from midnight to 2 a.m. during the weekdays. The measure remains in effect until January 31st, 2020. Meanwhile, head of the Constabulary Force Communications Unit, that's Senior Superintendent Police Stephanie Lindsay, is reminding the event promoters that they will still need to go through the regular process of application for permits to host these events. So you still need to do the regular checks and to get these permits. All right, so as we continue here on the idiot thing with the app as a news feature, and the business operators are being urged to utilize the Jamaica Constabulary Force free offer to transport large sums of cash during the holiday season. So the police will escort you free of cost if you have to transport large cash during the holiday season. According to the head of community security and safety branch, ASP Elan Powell, the offer is available given that business operators' busy transactions are usually heightened during the festive season and criminals use this as an opportunity to commit robberies. So he urged the business owners to utilize the services of JTF Traveling to and from bank free of cost. ACP Powell is further cautioning business operators that keeping lots of money in their place of this. So again, these operators have been urged to use the police escort service free of cost if you're going to transact, if you're going to carry around large sums of cash during the holiday season, and the police say it's free of cost. All right. And also, all right, that was that was a good one there for the rootsy. All right. I guess we've been doing this thing for quite a while. You're Mr. Stephen Shaw. hmm Mr. Stephen Shaw from the National Work Agency. And you know, it continues to say that the roads, that the lighting should be in place.
Alright, so you're saying the way of life.
The
We're
li-
going to talk about
the lightings. I can try and find
the street lamp.
All right. So Mr. Stephen Shaw said he gave a timeline as to when the street lamps should be in place at 3 miles. Let's remind you exactly what Mr. Stephen Shaw has said in relation to the street lamps.
The street lamps that are to be commissioned into service. Some of them are yet to be done. But we expect that before Christmas Eve, and which is the 23rd of December, some of these things will be evident in terms of them working and persons actually benefiting from them being installed.
You heard there, Mr. Stephen Shaw. It said before Christmas Eve, and today is the 23rd of December. So tonight, I'm going to 3 miles. I'm going to see firsthand if any of those lights are working, and you will see the results on our YouTube channel, on this channel, I should say, later on this evening, and you can know firsthand if the lights are working. So the Stephen Shaw I heard said it should be up by the 23rd. That is today. All right, so we just make that rest for now and check later on. All right. And this is Rootsy Absolutely with the idiot thing flavor. All right, and we go now in the world of sports. Good news here for some female football clubs. As General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, that's Dalton Wint, has confirmed, yes, Mr. Dalton Wint has confirmed that seven clubs in Women's Premier League will receive FIFA payment before the end of the year. That's the 2019 FIFA Women's Club Benefit Program saw the federation receiving 22,518 US dollars as a result from the girls' qualification to the FIFA World Cup earlier this year. The money will be shared between Harbour View, Los Profectos, St. Anne Women's Rangers, Arnett Gardens, Reno, and Waterhouse FC. FIFA is using the club benefit initiative to boost domestic league across the globe. The governing body of world football will be making over US 8 million available in payments available to women's club worldwide through the benefit program. So that's good news there for women's football across the world. That FIFA is pumping money into the FIFA club. All right, and still now on the Roots News again, that's Jamaica swimmer Alia Atkinson, yes, has been named the 2019 Swami Award CSC Female Athlete of the Year for the fifth time. So congrats there to our young Jamaican swimmer, yeah man, Alia Atkinson. This was the big year for Alia Atkinson in the pool after missing out on the 2017 World Championships. Atkinson was the reigning highest ranked finisher in 2019 World Championships, taking fourth in the 50 meters breaststroke. The 31-year-old also won five individual races rather, in the National Swimming League, where she was the region's only female swimmer on the team that finished 59th in overall MVP scoring. Atkinson previously won the award in 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2018. In 2017, the award went to Mexico's Lily Ibanez. Won that in 2017. So good nick there for Jamaican Alia Atkinson. And to be recognized in that way. All right, as we continue, Rootsy Absolute here, 96.1, with the Rootsy Absolute Fever. And we go now into, oh, also another listener would say that idiot thing, but in a way, Jamaica's senior netball team ended 2019 at number 4 in the world on the IFNA World Ranking. IFNA said the rankings reflect the games played on December 2nd, 2019, which include netball European net, the netball. Sorry, again, it include netball Europa Open Championships, the Canada America's Test Series, the Constellation Cup, the Africa National Netball Cup, Battle of the Saints, and the M1 Nations Cup, the Southeast Asian Games, the South American Test Series against England. And according to IFNA, there is no change in the top five. Australia regaining the top one position, with number two going to New Zealand. Number three is England. Jamaica is ranked at fourth, just above South Africa, who is ranked at fifth. So that could go down as well. So not really rootsy absolutely, but when Jamaica lost to South Africa in the World Championships, that affect the rankings. India, India got the better of the West Indies by in the third one the international, and West Indies batting first, made 215 for five of their 50 overs, and India in reply made 316 of 48.4 overs. India won the series 2-1. Pollard hit 7 sixes and his 51 ball 74, and Poran batted beautifully to end with 89 of 64 deliveries, were the top scorers for the West Indies. All right, and well, that's roping that West Indies lost the series, I told you, 2-1. All right, and Boeing CEO has resigned amidst ongoing problems at the company's overall trouble Max 3737 aircraft. The Chicago manufacturer said Monday that Dennis Muhlenberg is stepping down immediately. The board current chairman David Culhone will officially take over until January 13. The board said in charge of leadership, a change in leadership will necessary to restore confidence in the company as it works to repair relationship with regulators and the stakeholders. The MAX was grounded worldwide on March after the second of two crashes of the jet, killing a combined of 346 persons. Calhoun said they strongly believes in the future of the Boeing and the 737 MAX. The leadership change follows Boeing's announcement last week that they would halt MAX production in January. The United States said it would pull the Boeing 737 MAX from its flight schedule until June. Wow, what a way to go there. All right, as we continue with the idiot thing with the Rootsy Absolutely feature here inside Roots FM 96.1. All right, and the Minister of Transport and Mining, Robert Montague, is encouraging more individuals and entities to utilize services of the state-owned Jamaica Ultimate Tire Company Limited. And Montague noted that the company, whose major business is retreading and has expanded its offerings to now include Ultimate Tires, packages of taxi association, and larger groups. Montague, who was speaking at the company's staff award held at the chairman's residence in St. Andrew on Thursday, urged employees to become evangelists on the entity and tell people about the various services. He praised the awardees, knowing that they have done well and they have fought to recognize their service. During the 27 members of the staff were recognized for 18, while 18 were singled out for a special award. Retread tires cost less, last longer, and environmentally friendly, and reducing and is significantly reducing solid waste. All right, and as we wind down today, Roots absolute to the idiot thing for another day. All right, and again, just to remind you that come Christmas, that the mustard seed communities will be on Christmas Day have the 23rd staging of the feeding of the 5,000. That's Christmas treat for Jamaica's inner city. Over the years, the Buster Seat communities serve hot meals and over 6,000 senior citizens and children in 10 communities on Christmas Day. The convoy that will be deployed in a community comprised of vehicles from Mustard Seed, Jamaica Defense Force, and also from the police. And today, and this year, our Minimum Roots FM Queen for 2019, Rajan Price, will be will be among those who will be feeding persons as well. And they'll be distributing cooked meals, stuffed toys it will begin at 7:30 a.m. in the Almonton community. And they'll go along now to Gold Street and onto Trenchtown, onto National Hero Circle, and then to St. William Grand Park, and then to Olympic Way, Maho Drive, Riverton City, Rima, and Fletcher's Land are the places that will be taking place. So again, come out in your number and hope you can be a part of this activity. All right, and again, so remember later on we're going down to another idioting note here where 21-year-old Alfred Gray of Dunman Kingston 19 has been missing since December 20. She's of dark complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet tall. Reports from the Constant Spring Police are that Gray was last seen in the community wearing a multicolored dress, multicolored tights, and a pair of black slippers. Anyone knowing Gray's whereabouts, it asks to contact the Constant Spring Police Station at 876-924-1421 or the police number 119 or contact the nearest police station. All right, so I think on that note now, we come now to the end of the Idiot Thing for another day. Join us tomorrow, same time, same place for more Idiot Thing with the Rootsy Absolutely feature here, 96.1 on this your FM dial.
Hold water. Tightly cover water storage containers such as drums, buckets, and tanks, or cover the water